Hi friends, I'm Felicia. Welcome back to my channel. Today is February 1st. I'm not sure what's happening with my hands, but today is February 1st. But I am going to be doing the New Year's book tag because I wanted to do it. And I mean, we've still got 11 months left of the year, so that's basically the whole thing. This tag was created by Heather from Bookables, and so we're just going to get into the questions. Question number 1 is, how many books are you planning to read this year? I am planning to read, my Goodreads goal is 75, but I would like to read 85, and I don't know why I want to read 10 books more than what my Goodreads goal is, but 85 sounds good to me. I don't know why. Question 2 is, name 5 books that you didn't get to last year that you want to make a priority this year. So, 5 books that I want to read, and I'm not pulling them off of my shelf because my shelf it's just very precarious and it's hard to get books out. So, they're staying in there. The first one is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I'm very eager to read that book. I wanted to read it last year, wanted to read it the year before. So this year I am making it a priority. Also, my brother-in-law keeps nagging me to read it, so I'm going to. The next one is Mansfield Park. I almost said Northanger Abbey. That's not right. Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. That is the only main Austen novel that I have yet to read, so I would really like to read that this year. And people tend to have very mixed feelings about it, so I want to see where I will land on it. I feel like I'm going to love it, but we'll see. And then the next 2 go together because they are Golden Sun and Morning Star by Pierce Brown. And I told myself last year that I was going to finish reading that series, so I actually reread Red Rising. And then I was going to continue on with the series, and it just didn't happen. Not sure why, but yeah, so I'm definitely going to finish that series this year. Like, I'm going to. I'm saying it now. I'm going to. The 5th book that I wanted to read but didn't is The Lola Quartet by Emily St. John Mandel, and that is the last book of hers that I have to read, to be caught up on her backlist. I think that was her, was it her second or third novel? But yeah, I really want to get that one read before The Glass Hotel comes out, and that's coming out in March. So basically I need to read The Lola Quartet in February. Although I probably won't read The Glass Hotel right away, but I really would like to, because I love Emily St. John Mandel. So yeah, those 5 books are on the higher priority of my priority reads. Question number 3 is, what genre do you want to read more of? And that's actually a good question. I would like to actually read more mysteries, because I rarely read them, but I have enjoyed the ones that I've read. So, more mysteries, maybe even more thrillers, not like gross thrillers, maybe suspense would be the better word. I'm not quite sure, but books that just are, yeah, they're very suspenseful, but not like disgusting thrillers. So if you have recommendations for those, let me know down below. Please leave a comment and tell me which books I should read. Okay, so for example, I have been hearing very good things from people that I trust about Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. So that's a book that's not really in my comfort zone, but I would like to give it a try. Question number 4, or prompt number 4, I guess, is to name 3 non-book related goals for this year. So one of the goals that I have is I want to learn how to bake bread. I feel like everyone is learning how to bake bread, and I definitely want to get in on this trend. Or this life skill. I love bread, and I just want to learn how to make it. My sister has gotten into, she's just starting to make sourdough, And like last year, I was super inspired by Jenna Fisher's Instagram journey of learning how to bake bread. And it's really annoying to have to buy bread all the time. So if I can bake it at home, then we're better off. So I would like to learn how to bake bread. Another one of my goals this year is to get back into writing letters and like doing snail mail. So I used to be super into this, like probably was starting, well, I've always been into writing letters, but like that was one of my main hobbies in like the late aughts, early teens. Yeah. So I was like super into it, and then kind of started trickling off before my dad died in 2013. But then after my dad died, I just like totally just like fell off. I wasn't into it for a few months, and then it just got backlogged, and then I started knitting more as a comfort then, and now knitting has like taken over my life besides reading. So like reading and knitting are my main two, but like I want to get back into writing letters. And so my I guess my first tangible goal in that is that I want to clear out the letter pile that I have, the letters that I need to respond to. And I want to just like clear that out and start fresh. So whether that's like actually writing back to the person or kind of evaluating where I was with this person and maybe just putting that letter in my box and forgetting about it. But that sounds bad, but like I was writing to lots of people, and so it wasn't really sustainable for the long term. So, and also maybe that's why I fell off, because I was writing to just tons of people. And yeah, I want to bring it back in a way that I can manage with my life now. I'm busier now than I used to be. And yeah, so that's a goal. The main goal is to clear out the letter pile and then get back into writing letters. And then the third goal that I have, that's huge, and maybe I shouldn't even put it out here, but I am a chronic oversharer. I accept this about myself now. But the last goal that I have is to move house. We have lived in the same house since we got married. This summer it will be 9 years. We bought the house in April of 2011, so it's almost 9 years. I thought we would live here like 2 or 3 years when we bought it. 9 years later, here we are. So, but we want to move just like to a new house in our area. Right now we are living in a mobile home, and it's nice. Okay, I just feel like I have to say that. Okay, our house is nice, but we want to move into a house that has more room to start a family, a house that has a garage. I just really want a garage. And we also might move a little bit closer to Chris's work. He actually has a 45-minute commute every day, like one way. So we want to move to the next a community that's like 15 minutes away from our house right now. And then that shaves, 15 minutes off of his commute. So that's kind of what we're thinking. Maybe we'll just stay in our town, but move to like the other side of town. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So I want to move house this year. Like, I want it to happen. I've been trying to move for the last 2 years, so I want to do it this year. And Chris is on board. He does want to also move, just so you know. But yeah, those are like 3 goals that I have. Question number 5 is, what is a book that you've had forever that you still need to read? A book that I've had forever that I still need to read is actually a book that I have started reading and have completely stalled out on. And that is Shine by the Newsboys. I have had this book for probably 16 years. When was it published? It was published in 2002. So I've probably actually had it since it was new. So I've probably had this book for like 17 years. And I'm this far. I was meant to be buddy reading it with Carrie from Carrie Louise Reads. And just other books came up and I never finished it. So I'm on page like 98, and I just need to finish reading this book because it's probably the book that I've had the longest, and I just need to flip and read it. So question number 6 is one word that you're hoping 2020 will be. That's actually a good question. One word. I am hoping that this year will be change. Like I said, we want to move, so that would be a big change. I want to change my habits and my routines. I feel like I've gotten into a very bad like social media binging and like not really doing productive things that fill me up. Like I don't have good routines of reading and, you know, doing my spending time in the Bible and journaling and like writing letters and stuff like that. Like I don't have good routines to make space for the things that fill me up. And so I want to get better at that this year. So I'm hoping that that will be a year of change also for me. So that's kind of, yeah, what I'm hoping that this year will be. And then the last question or prompt is to tag a friend. And I'm not going to tag anyone because it's February 1st and this is like late already. But if you want to do it, go ahead. You're tagged. But yeah, I won't tag anyone because I'm late to the game as always. So that is all that I have for this video. If you have any thoughts about the books that I've read, if you would like to buddy read any of these books, let me know because I need the motivation. Although apparently that didn't help me with Shine. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna finish it. But yeah, so that's all that I have for this video. So thanks for watching. You are all very beautiful. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and give this video a like if you liked it. And yeah, so that's all. Thank you for watching, which I already said. And yeah, so until next time, so long, and thanks for all the fish.